Hello and welcome to my channel, my dear Aquarius. Today we are diving into your monthly tarot reading for the month of May, looking at love energy and the messages the universe has for you at this time. For those of you who are new here, my name is Gargi. I share intuitive monthly love readings for all zodiac signs to help guide and support you on your journey. Before we begin, just a quick note, tarot is all about energy. If you feel that this reading resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It really helps support the channel and creates a beautiful energy exchange between us. Now, let's tune into your energy, Aquarius, and see what messages are coming through for you this May. So, Aquarius, this reading doesn't start gently, but it starts honestly. Because the energy around you for May feels like something has already broken or is in the process of breaking. So when I tune into your energy, the first thing that comes through is the Ten of Swords. And Aquarius, this feels final. This feels like a moment where something reaches its absolute limit. A situation, a connection, or even just the way you have been holding on to something mentally and emotionally. It's like it can't continue the same way any longer. There is a sense of exhaustion here, like you have already been through the overthinking, the emotional ups and downs, the trying to make sense of things. And now you are at the point where it's just done. For some of you, this is tied to a specific person in love. And for others, it's the realization that something you hoped would work isn't aligning the way you need it to. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this part. There is a moment here where it hits you, where it feels heavy, where it feels like, okay, I can't keep doing this. But here is what is important. This isn't happening randomly. This is happening because something is trying to shift you. Because immediately after that, we have the Lovers. And Aquarius, this changes the entire direction of the reading. Because now this isn't just about an ending. This is about a choice, a real one. This is you standing at a crossroad where it comes to love. For some of you, this is about choosing between two paths or even two people. For others, it's more internal. It's the choice between what feels familiar and what actually feels right for you. Because what I'm picking up here is that your heart knows something your mind has been avoiding. You already feel the truth. You already know what direction is aligned with you. But making that choice, that part is not easy because the Lovers isn't just a connection. It's an alignment. It's asking you, are you choosing what really fulfills you or what's comfortable? And that question leads directly into the world. Because Aquarius, once you make that choice, something completes, a cycle closes. And this doesn't feel small. This feels like a major chapter in your life, in love, coming to a full cycle. Something you have been learning, experiencing, repeating, it finally reaches a point of closure. For some of you, this is the end of a karmic cycle. This is a cycle I'm talking about. And for others, it's stepping into a completely new version of you when it comes to the relationships in your life. But either way, this is a completion. And there is a sense of release here. Like once this cycle closes, you are not looking at love the same way any longer. And more importantly, You are not accepting the same things anymore. But Aquarius, here is where your energy shifts quickly, because we move into the Knight of Swords and it's fast. This is movement. This is communication, action. After everything you have been processing, it's like something clicks. And now you are not sitting in your thoughts anymore. You are moving. And for some of you, this is a conversation that happens quickly, something direct, honest, maybe even a little intense. Words that have been building up finally come out. For others, this is you making a decision and acting on it without hesitation. There is a sense of urgency here. Like once you know what you need to do, you don't want to delay it anymore. But I need you to be careful with this energy. Because while it's very powerful, it can be impulsive. This isn't about reacting at all. It's about acting with clarity. Because what comes next shows why this matters. The Nine of Cups reverse. And Aquarius, this is important. Because this energy reveals something deeper about what's been happening beneath the surface. This is emotional dissatisfaction. Something hasn't been fulfilling you the way you hoped it would. And maybe you have been trying to convince yourself that it's enough, or that it could become enough, or that things will eventually feel right. But deep down, there is something missing in here. And I feel like for many of you, you have known this for a while. You have felt it in quiet moments, in the way things don't fully satisfy you emotionally, in the way something just feels slightly off, even if everything looks okay on the surface level. And Aquarius, this is where the truth becomes unavoidable, because you can't unfeel that. You can't ignore that once you have acknowledged it. And this is exactly why the final energy comes into the way it does. And this is exactly why the final energy comes in the way it does. The Hierophant. Because after everything else, the ending, the choice, the closure, the action, the realization, this is where you redefine what commitment actually means to you. This is about alignment on a deeper level. Not just attraction, not just connection, but shared values, stability, truth. And for some of you, this could mean moving forward or towards more serious committed relationship, but only if it truly aligns with who you are right now. For others, this is you stepping away from something that looked like commitment, but did not actually feel right inside. Because Hierophant is not about settling. It's about choosing something that matches your standards, your beliefs, your emotional fulfillment. And Aquarius, this is your shift. At the beginning of the month, something ends or reaches its breaking point. Then you have faced with a choice, one that requires honesty with itself and yourself. That choice leads you to closing of a major cycle. You take action, you communicate, you move forward. But in doing so, you also confront the truth about what hasn't been fulfilling you. And because of that, you don't go back to the same patterns. You don't settle for the same emotional experience. You choose differently. Now, let me be very clear about your biggest challenge this month. It's not letting something end. It's not making a decision. It's being fully honest with yourself and knowing what actually makes you happy and what doesn't. Because if you ignore the Nine of Cups in reverse energy, If you keep trying to convince yourself that something is enough when it isn't, you risk repeating the cycle and that you are actually being guided to close. But if you face it, if you allow yourself to acknowledge what's missing, if you choose alignment over comfort, that's when everything changes. Thank you so much for watching, my dear Aquarius. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to connect with this reading. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to bring more readings for you all. I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, take care of yourself. Stay grounded. Thank you. Bye-bye.